like we always do at this time, and every time we do it, shouts out to everybody. What up? Now, as we know, I don't know if I got to do the video, but I'm gonna stop telling people certain things because I feel like when I'm telling people certain things, they might tell somebody else might come up with my idea. So I'm gonna start chilling for a minute. But listen, long story short, if y'all ain't know, Bezu and Lil Durk was not on the best of terms. And this happened some time back. Along the times around when Bezu caught, I guess, his second federal charge with switches. Y'all caught like 2 times with switches. Back to back. But ask yourself, those switch charges is federal charges. The feds jump in. Why ain't we never heard Bezu charges get dismissed or anything bad happen about the charge? We never heard shit happen with the charge. It just kind of went away. Everybody after that started going to jail except for Zoo. Him and Dirk was not on speaking terms. Dirk fell back. And ain't no telling what all Dirk don't know now that the paperwork is being sorted around. Now, anybody that came to Bezu's funeral, which was not too long ago, I feel like it was an insurance job funeral. They say he was a Muslim, but how you gonna be Muslim sitting around on YouTube smoking cigarettes? I don't know no Muslim that smokes cigarettes. I really don't. But anyway, there's like a Muslim sitting on a lot eating a pig foot. Say Allah Akbar, I'm a Muslim. Hey. No, that's not gonna happen. No disrespect to my Muslim brothers. No disrespect by saying, but I'm just saying. I'm just giving them something that just won't happen. And that just won't fucking happen. Any Muslim with a G checked him about doing it. But you can't go to Bezu funeral. You can't go there and be crying and worried because Bezu didn't want that. Bezu knew what life he picked for the streets. He knew how it was gonna come. I ain't trying to figure out who killed Zoo because we knew somebody was gonna kill Zoo. Like we know somebody gonna kill the rest of them dudes in Chicago if you in that street life. Ain't no drilling. That drill music ain't for play. So go ahead and start drilling. I'm about to be the king of drill. You could be the new king of drill, but just know you're going to get drilled out at the end. That's what the music is about. It's about killing each other. If you want to die, get into drill music. You want to be a tough guy, get into drill music. If you soft, you pussy, and you not about that life, you ain't never been shot, you don't want to be shot, your house never got shot, none of this stuff. Man, don't play with the life, man. Don't play with it, because it could come to you. Now, all the above, boom. I got this video right here. First of all, shouts out to his little brother Gutter. Keep your head on the swivel, my brother. Don't get into nothing crazy, because Zoo said if something happened to him, he want 20 for 1. Bezu also went on to say if something happened to him, he don't want nobody crying at his funeral. Take that shit the way it come. He taking it the way it come. Y'all hear him? He need 20 for 1. So all that bitching and crying at that funeral, that's not what my homeboy wanted. Shouts out to the Zoo, man. Somebody said you would have been cool. We was cool. So I asked him something about King Von. I don't know if he blocked me on purpose, but he blocked me. He got mad and blocked me, but it's cool. I'm not mad. But I'm going to say this again. Zoo knew what the life brought. He knew what time it was, and he didn't give a fuck about that. He was with that. And like he said, he don't want nobody crying at his funeral and all this shit. And like I said, he been going through a lot of hard times and hardships. He had to go get his friend out the morgue and bury him. Let me let you hear the story. Right here is when he spoke about when he had to bury his homeboy. So this man was living with demons.
Family was strong enough to bathe them and wash them up and get them prepared for the services or whatever. So like that experience stuck with me for the rest of my life. Like I never experienced so, but I had to get them out of the freezer at the morgue and I had to wash them up. Like I had to experience it, man. My right hand man, got you know what I'm saying. Bathe little bro up together for the services or whatever. So me just experiencing that's why I let everything out. Like at the services, I had to be strong for the family. Like I still feel like right now to this day I ain't mourn how I supposed to mourn. You feel me? But like it all came up out of me that day when I had to bathe.
My condolences go out to Gutter.
And like I said, that's Bezu and his brothers. He said he lost 2 brothers. So Bezu's other brother was playing with the pipe. I think that's his friend. He said that was playing with the pipe and got shot. But I know one of his brothers already had passed away. Now Gutter had to bury Bezu. You know what I mean? It's a never-ending story in the trenches, as they called it. You had the voice of the streets now behind bars, and people are still dying left and right. Ever since Dirk went to jail, saying more people dying, but we kind of already suspected this stuff because Zoo refused to give up the street life. He loved it. That was his shit. That was his passion. That's why when shit went bad with him and Dirk, and if y'all don't believe it, please do. Why you think he was back in Chicago in the hood? They was like, that man was out there selling loose cigarettes at one point. I don't know how true that is. See, he was selling car parts. But we seen him at a junkyard buying fucking car parts. Now, either somebody knew something and was watching him already and was telling us this, which was who? It was Zay Osama. He the one who enlightened us that he was selling cigarettes and he was back on the block with dirty white beaters on. How would he know if they wasn't keeping an eye on him? Why were you keeping an eye on him? What was y'all planning to do to him? What's been done? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying Zay did anything, but I'm just saying that's how it could look. And then the dude happened to have on a Nike sweatsuit running up the block, looking just like Zay Osama. Zay ass stayed with a sweatsuit on his back. Hey, man. Pressure. They said his brother was playing with a gun. It went off. That's what my man was saying. And hold up. Shouts out to D's Media. Please go over there and check out D's Media. Let D's Media know that Costa Don checked them out. Please like and share, subscribe this video. I'm like number 52, my brother. So please make sure y'all go over there and get D's Medias because I'm watching this video with D's Medias. DEES Media. Go over there and check out the whole video because I'm skimming through it. So go check out the whole video for me. You'll get a better understanding of what I'm saying.
Another brother called Gutter that passed away years ago. Allegedly, he was playing with a pipe and
So Gutter was his brother that passed away. So I was wrong in the beginning. I thought Gutter was saying that he lost two brothers, but yeah, THF Lil Gutter Bezu brother after serving 11 years lost two brothers.
in the house, and it allegedly went off. We didn't see Bezu, what was it, DJ UTV interview. He spoke about having to clean his brother up and prep him for the funeral. You know that was the hardest thing that he ever had to do in life, and it changed his perspective on life from that point. That's what he pretty much was saying. I feel sorry for Lil Gutter because he got to watch his mom's cry again. You know, he got to go through that pain again of losing another brother. But at the end of the day, these dudes is not football players.
And they said he had done changed his name to Brother Amin Abdul Wali. So that was allegedly Bezu's Muslim name. I guess when he did join the Muslim Brotherhood, I just never seen any change in him. But maybe he did. Maybe he did have stopped smoking. But I'm just used to seeing Bezu with a cigarette in his mouth. But rest in peace to the brother Amin Abdul Wali. Inshallah, my brother. My heart goes out to the family once again. We gonna miss Bezu, and I ain't saying that shit on no funny shit to try to like troll him. I don't do no trolling. We really gonna miss this man on YouTube. We really gonna miss hearing his stories. He's one of the older members out of OTF, and I feel like eventually he could have made a change to it, but you know, when you do dirt, you get dirt. One of them situations, I guess.
Is gang banging. That's what comes with being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Zeus said it on plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry for.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna finish it. Don't cry for me. That's what Zeus said. I told y'all, Zoo will go live with you. Anyway, this was Zoo just before his demise. He said he trolled every day, all day. One nigga mad, but they was trying to all through this live. They kept asking, "Where you at? Where you at?" Trying to get him to drop his location. Then now, hey, look. Nah, he said the cop know his background. Could his background be the reason he met his demise? Mm, mm. Could be. Now, I'm not being funny in these situations. And this is why I heard Dirk was not fucking with Zoo no more. Zoo was catching fucking switch charges. It's about some, you know my rep? You know my background? What's the background? I don't know. But that don't sound like it was too good. No shit that I would want to hear nobody hear me say. Not too good. And then, like I said, the fatal day. Everybody gotta understand that the last live, the one that I showed in the beginning with Beju was sitting there arguing with the guy and they kept saying, "Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?" Boom, boom. That live right there, he was calling out OTF members and shit like that. And eventually, they answered the call. Beju, let me see. If you notice this shooting, right? Notice this shooting. The guy in the black that's standing up, Beju's supposed to be the one with the white hoodie on, right? The guy in the black and the other guy that's up to the truck, they got hit. They never focused on those guys. They was steady just all shooting on Beju. Look. So you know that this was a
Meanwhile, old
look,
school heads from
look,
THF been
look,
moving quiet.
look.
No posts,
They all
no
just hitting
comments,
Zoo.
just silence.
They all just hitting Zoo.
That's usually the scariest sign. When the real ones go ghost, it means the war behind the
Look,
scenes.
they just going. They
Fans on Reddit
studying
and
shooting
Chicago
at Zoo.
forums started drawing connections, saying Bezu's IG live might have triggered the setup.
Mm-hmm.
One comment went viral. He dissed fake OTF dudes and got spun on by OTF dudes. Chicago irony in real time. At the end of the day, this whole story ain't just about one beef. It's about how loyalty in the streets got an expiration date.
Right.
Bezu went from Dirk's most trusted soldier to being possibly targeted by the same empire he helped build. All because of social media talk, internal politics, and the power struggle for who really runs the OT.
Now think about it this way, y'all. Let's think about it this way. What if THF was mad at him too because of the strength that what happened with the watches, and maybe he did try to step down about getting the watches, and they just stopped fucking with him too. Not to mention he was with one of the THF members when he caught a switch charge. That guy went to jail and not Zoom. That could leave the back door wide open. I'm not trying to accuse nobody. I'm not trying to blame nobody, but it's just that let's not look at Zoo like he was a good guy. Zoo was out here in these streets. I hate to say it that way, but he wasn't a good person, man. So for something bad to happen to him like this, it was only expected. Nobody expected nothing different to happen to Zoo, but us to be talking about Zoo and making videos about rest in peace Zoo. Just like we're gonna be making videos saying rest in peace Mimo. We're gonna be making videos probably saying rest in peace 600 Breezy. Like we're gonna be saying this. I can guarantee before this year is up, we're gonna scream some of these names I'm just saying. So don't be shocked, y'all. And I'm not saying I want nothing bad to happen to them. But when you get caught up in this drill life, you will get drilled out. Okay? Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to my subscribers. Thanks to everybody rocking my channel. I definitely appreciate y'all. Hope y'all appreciate the video, man. It's your boy Costa Don. Salute, cop back, shoot. I'm gone.